no, no, no. That explosion was so big. Where did that meteor come from? It just fell out of the sky and it blew up everything. Oh, I hope everybody's okay. Okay. Catsby, you're okay. We got Lynx here. Oh, Hershey, I'm so sorry this happened to you. And on your birthday of all days for this to happen. What is this? Is this a sign? Okay, Rusty. Skeezits. We've got Brad. Tiger. We've got Unnamed Parrot. I'm so sorry. This just has not been your day at all. You've lost your friends. You've not gotten a name. We didn't get seeds at the birthday party. You got hit by a meteor. This is just... It's you. You must be a very unlucky parrot. No, I don't mean that. I'm just stressed. Okay, we've got Schrodinger, Leo, we've got Dinah, Maisie, you're okay? Alright, everybody come out here for just a second. I need to do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh gosh, you guys are moving too much. I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That should be right. Oh gosh, I'm so glad it didn't break any buildings, but it blew up the land. It left behind these crystals. I don't understand. And how come none of y'all died? This is so odd.
What's going on here?
Red Wolf? Did you not hear the giant explosion? Did you not feel the earth shake when the meteor hit?
No. Where's my beauty sleep? I told you. I don't want to do it first.
But you don't care that Hershey's birthday party blew up and that everyone almost died?
What? Oh, yeah. So important.
Red Wolf.
What?
Never mind. Just... I don't know where that came from. We've never gotten hit by a meteor before. I don't... This is so odd. I'm gonna have to investigate it, especially since it's so shiny and crystally. Like, you know, I would think there'd be more fire and stuff with the meteor, but it's kind of just... But, I don't know, shiny? That's the only word I can use to describe it. Say, Red Wolf, you're good with, like, patching holes and stuff. You know, when we first met, you were digging holes and things. Do you think that you could possibly come in the morning, of course, after you get your beauty sleep, and patch up the hole for me while I investigate things?
Sure, but it has to be in the morning.
Okay, that'll be good. I have to check up everybody anyway. Wait, Red Wolf? Are those bunny slippers?
Don't judge me.
Oh, okay. I won't. No judgment here. See you in the morning, I guess. I gotta get me a pair of bunny slippers. You guys, I have no clue what's going on today. What's up, everybody? iShard 2003, aka Camden here today, bringing you all a new episode of Minecats. As y'all just saw, all of my pets almost just died. They got hit by a meteor. A meteor! Like, where did that even come from? I have no clue what's going on. I have tasked Red Wolf, of course, with trying to figure that out. He is still sleeping right now, but hopefully in the morning he can go and investigate the crash site of the meteor. But for now, I've brought up all of my cats and Maisie, of course, to just chill up in the penthouse and relax while things get figured out, because they've had a stressful day. So these guys are up here. They're about to get some food from the kitchen. We've got some cats over there watching the fish tank. Hershey is relaxing and watching YouTube, I believe, on my computer. We've got these guys over here watching Karate Kid. And then, of course, we have our unnamed parrot, which I need to name. Now, of course, in the last episode, I left it up to you guys to leave some name suggestions in the comments, so that way I can name this guy. And y'all left so many awesome name suggestions that I had no clue how to pick one. They were all so good. So real quick, before I reveal the name of our new friends, I'm going to list off the names that some of y'all suggested, so that way if anybody wants to use these names for their parrots in their worlds, they can go for it. Such names include Green Bean, Lima Bean, Captain Loudbeak, Mango, and Tiki. However, the name that I liked the most out of all of these suggestions is none other than Kiwi. Here you go, little guy. Oh, can I... Hello? Dude, can I name you? How do you name parrots? Can I not name you? Stop dancing. Let me name you. Oh, there we go. That was odd. But yeah, Kiwi is the name of our little guy. That name was suggested by commenter Sarah Jorgensen. I hope that I pronounced that name right. If I didn't, I am super sorry and I apologize. But I really loved your name suggestion. I thought it was super fitting for our parrot friends because, look, he's green like a kiwi. He's small like a kiwi. It works. I love it. And I think he loves it too. Oh, but one thing I forgot to try out with this guy in the last episode. Here, can you get off, dude? Sit right there. 1 second. Let me grab a music disc. We'll use cat. Super appropriate for a Minecats episode. Put it in. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at him go. Oh, look at those moves. So smooth. Dude, how do you dance like that? I can't dance like you. I'm not skilled enough. You're gonna have to teach me your skills sometime, because, oh yeah, look at him go. And another thing that I have forgotten to name that I will do right now is I forgot to name our new kelp factory. A couple episodes when we converted this into a kelp factory, I asked y'all for name suggestions. What should we call it? And the name that I saw in the comment section of that video that I liked the most was one from Kane Martin, and they named this building the Kelp Cooker, but cooker spelt with a K, like Krusty Krab. I thought that was a cool name. It was kind of quirky, and so that's why I liked it. So this place will from now on be known as the Kelp Cooker. By the way, how well has it been doing? No, not great. Yeah, this build was kind of a bust. I was considering converting it into a bamboo factory since we got bamboo in the last episode, and I'm pretty sure that grows faster. But that's just too much work. I don't want to mess with that today. Oh, and another thing I need to show off to y'all is over here in the future location of the Party Parrot nightclub. Right in here, I have been... Oh, great. I saw them in the window. There we go. I've been breeding a bunch of bees, so that way I can work on getting enough to start an efficient honey farm. I've been breeding them up with flowers. There you go, sir. There you go, ma'am. Can we have a little baby bee? Oh, hello? What? Wait, no, that's a baby. It's so hard to tell which are babies and which are adults because when the babies are in your face, they look like normal-sized bees. So it's really confusing. But I've been breeding these guys up like crazy. So that way we can start a honey farm either in today's episode or the next. And, oh, I love them. I don't know much about bees, don't know how they work, but they sure are cute. So yeah, that's really all I had to catch y'all up on before we start today's project. Are those the fairies? Hold up. I haven't seen these guys in a while. They're being attracted to the crash site. What? If y'all aren't aware of who the fairies are, they're basically the guys that inspired this place right here, Fairy Friars. And they've been living in Minecats for, well, for as long as I can remember. They live down here, am I correct? Yeah, in this little ravine under the SS Sushi. But it looks like they're coming out right now to check out the crash site. And we've got a bee trying to escape. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is about. But all I know is I don't want to mess with it. This is so confusing. I'm leaving this up to Red Wolf when he comes to clean this place up. It's daytime now, so I would think he's done sleeping, but maybe he's sleeping in. He did have a long day with Hershey yesterday, so that should be fine. I'll leave him to it. He can figure it out and let me know if he finds anything interesting. But today, I need to get on to today's project. My original plan for today's episode was to come right here on this build plot that I have marked out to work on our food factory. However, it's a lot of redstone, and after dealing with that meteor, I don't want to do a bunch of complicated redstone today. I'm just not feeling it. So instead of working on this, I will save that for the next episode or somewhere in the future. Instead, we're going to come over here to an easier project, which is going to be our wolf factory. Let me see if I can get a good bird's eye view real quick. Yeah, so this is where we're going to be building today. It's a pretty large plot, but the reason I say it's less complicated than the food factory over there is because the redstone is less complicated. Yeah, that's basically the only reason. Bigger building, but less redstone, just how I like it. And the goal for this factory today is to make it as colorful as possible. If we're going to get wool from this thing, it's going to be colorful anyway on the inside. So why not make it colorful on the outside? If we're going to build more factories over here in the future, I got to change it up. You know, I can't just go bricks and granite and andesite and stone. You know, that the same color palette's not going to work. And I am using bricks and stuff in this build, but on the outside I'm going to add some features to make it to add a little splash of color. Y'all will see what I mean. Let's get into the time lapse and build this thing. And here it is, everybody, the finished wool factory. I love how this looks. I think it turned out pretty good, and it ended up being a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, because basically every time I sit down to design a new building for Minecats, I do so in a creative test world, which is an empty void. So whenever I build things in there, I don't have other buildings around what I'm doing to see what it looks like, you know, scaled with all the other buildings in my world. So I thought that factory over there, the kelp cooker, I thought it was, you know, a huge build. But then I built this thing and I'm like, Yeah, this ended up being a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. But I don't care. I still think it looks awesome. Like I said, I tried to add some colors on the exterior to spruce it up. We have this like pipe system here that has like glass in it, stained glass, to kind of look like paint almost, or dyes being, pulled into the factory. We've got some colorful bubbles coming out of the smokestacks up on the roof, which looks really cool. And then let's show you the interior. So for the interior, what I did for the factory is I tried to keep it very open, so that way it was easy to run around inside the factory, grab what you need from each of the modules, and run back out. And I think it's really cool because it makes the factory seem very grand as well. There are 16 modules in total, one for each color of dye and each color of wool, and inside of each module is a sheep dyed its respective color to whatever module it's inside of. How these modules work is very simple. Basically what happens is every time this sheep takes a bite of the grass below it, there is an observer facing that block that recognizes that the block has been eaten. And when that happens, it triggers the dispenser right here that is filled with shears to shear the sheep automatically. And then below the block, if I can dig a little bit right here, I have a hopper minecart that will suck the wool through the grass block into this hopper and into this chest here where you can see we have some wool. So yeah, this factory is fully automatic and it runs whenever I'm near it and whenever the chunks are loaded. And it's been working pretty well so far. I've got, a little bit of wool already starting to come through. Obviously it hasn't been working for very long, but it's still being pretty efficient as is right now. And towards the back over here, I have a little storage area where I have each color of wool in a double chest, so that way I can, store it if I need to. I have some extra shears that I can use, some looms if I need it, a chest for banners, and a chest for dyes. And then these little areas right here are going to be future spots for villagers. I want to try to get a bunch of shepherd villagers over here that I can store in these little modules or these little capsules right here. So that way, if I ever want to trade some wool with them, I can come on up and trade it easily with the wool right there. So, yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. But there's something else I want to do before I leave this project for today. And it has to do with these sheep right here. I want to name them Jeb. I want it to where there's some rainbow sheep in here. So there you go. Your name is Jeb. Your name is Jeb. And your name is Jeb. And of course, I can't forget you three. You are all Jeb as well. Ah, brilliant. They're so colorful. I love it. Oh, and I said that was going to be the last part of this project. I lied. There's actually one more thing I wanted to talk about. If you look up here on these little landings that I have, it's a little bare up here, and I feel like there should be some decoration that sits up here. And what I was thinking about doing is putting some wool builds up here to make it look like some of the wool made in this factory is being put to use and is being turned into big statues of random things. I'm not exactly sure what to build up here yet. I just want some wacky, colorful things to kind of make this factory a bit more colorful. Even though it's pretty colorful right now, a little bit more color never hurts. So if y'all down in the comments could let me know some ideas of builds that I could do up here on these landings, I would really appreciate it. It can be totally random. You can say that you want me to build a squid that has a clown nose and a wig on. Sure, something wacky like that, and I can build it. As long as it fits on these little landings up here, and over there, yeah, I'll build it. And I'm thinking, actually, that one thing I could move up here is the kawaii bread over by my house. I'm going to do that real quick and see how it looks.
Let's do this. Phew. All done. You've got to be kidding me.
Alright, I am all done with the kawaii bread. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm loving this. This is perfect. Like, kawaii bread hasn't had, like, its own home for the longest time. I've just kind of been moving him around to, like, get him out of the way of new buildings that I'm creating or destroying. And, like, I've never had a specific home for him. So, I think he belongs here. He fits in with the colorful theme of this building. He looks fantastic. I love it. Oh, Red Wolf. Oh, hey, Red Wolf, are you okay? You seem like you're out of breath.
My hole, my glorious hole.
The hole? What hole?
The hole I was filling in.
Oh, the crater. Okay, Red Wolf. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now slowly tell me what's going on.
Like a thingy, it just like, and from the stars, it just like flew down. It's like a poof. It's like boom, crash, bang.
Okay, Red Wolf, I have absolutely no clue what you're talking about. Why don't you go and show me? Because, so you're saying that, like, something flew out of the sky. Oh, I think I just saw it. Here, you can come this way. You don't have to follow the paths because there's nothing built here right now, but, I can see something, a silhouette. Oh my gosh. It's like a spaceship. Is that what you saw?
Uh-huh.
It's like a UFO, but it's got cat ears. I know this is a serious situation, but, Red Wolf, that's not a UFO. That's a MEW.F.O. Watch out, there's a zombie right here. Watch out. Okay, here, let's go take a closer look at it. So it just flew over? Was that tractor beam there whenever you were there?
No, it's just like, I just saw something landing and then I freaked because I didn't know what was happening. It just looked so high tech and I didn't know.
Okay, calm down, Red Wolf, calm down. I don't know why I have this rotten flesh still. I really don't need it. Let's go check it out. It looks like it's trying to suck stuff up out of the crater or drop things into the crater. I don't know. The fairies are all spaced out. Red Wolf? It's a cat. Is this a prank? Are you trying to prank me?
No, I'm serious. This cat wasn't here when I was here.
Do you think she dropped out of the UFO?
Maybe? I don't know. I'm just so confused by this.
Hey little one. What are you doing here?
Hello there.
Ah, the talking cat!
What? Did you just talk?
Oops, I forgot. My kind doesn't speak English anymore, do they? Well, this is awkward then.
But how are you talking? Red Wolf, am I dreaming?
No, of course not. I'm the one who's dreaming. Cats can't talk!
On the contrary, cats can talk, just not in English. We used to, though, long ago in the time that I come from.
And when would that be? And, like, who even are you?
Oh, my apologies. My name's Jelly. I'm a historian from Minecats' golden age, a time when cats ruled this world before humans.
What? I'm so lost.
Oh, of course. I expected as much. Allow me to explain. When the world began, nature existed in a beautiful, harmonious balance. A planet untouched by mankind, where plants and animals could thrive within the natural circle of life. The sun's energy became food for the plants became food for the prey, and the prey became food for the predators. The greatest of the predators, of course, was the mighty Felis Catus, or as you like to call us, the cat. The cat ruled all reaches of the animal kingdom, from the heated savanna to the dense jungle. Despite the cat's grand superiority, though, the species still faced many challenges. Survival was difficult. Disease, famine, and competing species posed threats every day for the cat. But one fateful day, that all changed. A star, brighter than any others in the night sky, began to capture the attention of cats across the planet. As they congregated to behold in the marvelous sight, the sky became illuminated with hundreds of stars just like it. A state of panic then erupted across the planet as the stars fell from the sky. They crashed into the sea, on mountaintops, and in forests. As the crisis subsided, the cats emerged from their shelters to find themselves in a new world. The stars had littered the land with craters filled with glowing minerals, and from those craters appeared a small, luminescent species. The cats referred to them as the Shimmers. The Shimmers explained to the cats that they had been sent to enhance the planet and its life forms. Through the use of their magic mineral, Chimmerite, they blessed the cats with higher intelligence. They told them that they could use their newfound intelligence to rule the land so long as they promised to rule fairly and responsibly. With that, the feline species was able to overcome nature's limitations and truly dominate the animal kingdom. Over time, the cats evolved and developed their own individual interests. They broke themselves up into 9 separate but united factions. The Sandpaws revolutionized early architecture by building a tremendous kingdom that scaled across the arid desert. The Jadepaws took to the mountains, where they invented explosives and perfected the art of warcraft. The Poshpaws became rich by selling resources to other factions, and built an expansive empire across the land. The Spellpaws settled on a much smaller scale, living amongst the Shimmers on a magical Chimmerite island. There were also the Yeehaw-Paws, who set up mining outposts in the mesa, the Sea-Paws, who set sail to find adventure across the open sea, the Frost-Paws, who explored the secrets frozen under the icy tundra, the Neo-Paws blasted off into the unknown reaches of space, and last but not least, the Play-Paws. Well, the Play-Paws did their own thing. The 9 feline factions lived in peace for many centuries. Their alliance with the Shimmers and their use of the Chimmerite gave them unlimited potential and power. Power that other species wanted for themselves. Evil forces slowly rose out of the shadows of Minecats, and once again made survival difficult. The feline factions fell into disarray. Each faction turned their backs on each other so that their faction may survive alone. Eventually, humans arrived in the world, and the cats completely abandoned their way of life in favor of being cared for and spoiled by mankind. This selfish and apathetic behavior disappointed the Shimmers, for it meant the cats had broken their promise. With nothing more to do, they left the planet. Not all hope was lost, however. A small group of fairies remained on the planet, optimistic that one day the cats would be worthy of their blessings again. And that's why I'm here. I've been frozen in hypersleep within my space vessel for decades, waiting for the day the Shimmers would enhance the world once again. I woke up just recently after a Chimmerite shower was detected on the planet. I've come to explain to the new civilization what has happened to them, and guide them using my knowledge from the past.
Wow, that's crazy. Can you tell the story one more time, though? I wasn't really listening.
Okay, Red Wolf, okay, hold on. Let me see if I've got this straight. So, you're saying that the Chimmerite meteor, I guess, that landed here earlier, well, first off, is made of Chimmerite, and it was sent here by the Fairies, and the Fairies have been here since, like, Minecats' ancient time, and now the Chimmerite is, like, magical and is gonna make cats talk again? Did I get any of that right?
Exactly. I know it's a lot to take in, but trust me, the Shimmers chose to return for a reason. You all may be the ones who can return Minecats to its former glory. I guess you could say, you're the chosen ones.
I'm like the chosen one? I've never been so happy!
No, Red Wolf. I think she meant that we're the chosen ones. Like, not you, but the people of Minecats is like a collective. But because like we're all gonna help make Minecats great again or whatever. Not that you're not special. You're great. You're amazing, Red Wolf. But you know the rest of us are a part of that. You know what? Never mind. Gosh, this is a lot to take in. I think I gotta go head back to Minecats Tower. If what you're saying is true, then I gotta go check on the rest of the cats. Like, the Chimmerite could be affecting them or something. I didn't know this was gonna happen. I gotta go check up on them. Jelly, why don't you're welcome to stay here in Minecats, of course. Like, we're happy to have you. But maybe could you move your UFO, MEW.F.O somewhere else, because it's kind of in the way here. I mean, you could probably park it over there by Red Wolf's house, if you're fine with having a neighbor, Red Wolf, of course. So if you could do that, and then maybe Red Wolf, could you fill in this hole again? Because, you know, you've been doing it all day anyway. It shouldn't be much of a problem, right?
Really? Again?
Yeah, just one more time, you know.
This is the worst day ever.
Great, thanks, Red Wolf. I will be heading back. Jelly, nice to meet you, and I hope to see you soon. All right, bye, Red Wolf. All right, I gotta get back up to the penthouse. If what Jelly said is true, then some of the cats downstairs are gonna be showing some side effects of getting hit by the meteor. Okay, let's go down. Kiwi, are you okay? You seem fine. You're not talking. Brad. You feel like saying anything? Anything at all? No? Catsby? Can you open your mouth? Say, ah. No? No, nothing. Maisie, you're good. Cleo. Hershey, it was your birthday. Are you showing any side effects? No. I don't know. Maybe it'll take a few days for the Chimmerite's magic to kick in. I don't know, everyone seems normal now. Just, this day has been insane, everybody. First the meteor hits, then the fairies start coming out from their cave, and now there's a UFO from space, and Jelly says that she's like time traveled from the past. What is going on in Minecats anymore? This is crazy. I don't know, but I think I need a break, so I think this is going to be the end of the episode, everybody, but before I go, it's time for the Melon Museum. And you may be asking yourself, Camden, what is the Melon Museum? Well, the Melon Museum is a place where I put your name on a sign if you've ever done anything nice for me, such as draw me fan art, write nice comments, anything along those lines. And for today's entry to the Melon Museum, I am adding none other than Nightwolf223. And the reason I'm adding Nightwolf223 is because, well, I thought that I had already added them to the Melon Museum, and then we were in a live stream one day talking about the Melon Museum, and I said that they were in it, and they weren't, and I was like, wait, I thought they were. And so I was like, no, wait, Nightwolf totally deserves to be in the Melon Museum. And that's because Nightwolf has not only drawn me several pieces of fan art, one of which being this one right here of my updated Ice Shard OC, but also Nightwolf is a pretty active commenter and stream attendee on the channel. They always tune in to my niche live streams, or if not, then they always watch the playbacks afterwards. Always leave some really nice suggestions for those streams, and it's just a really positive member of the channel. So, you know what, Nightwolf, I'm sorry I kind of spoiled that you're getting added to the Melon Museum, but now that you're here, welcome, and I hope you enjoy your stay. But I think that's going to be it for today's episode, everybody. although it's been a crazy one, it's also been a pretty productive one. I mean, we built that enormous factory over there and put some sheep in it. The redstone's all done. All we have left to do is put some fun wool statues up in the top. If you have any suggestions on what I can build in there, leave them down in the comments below. And yeah, I'm excited for the future of Minecats with Jelly here. Although it's a little crazy and confusing right now, I'm sure we'll have a bunch of fun adventures coming up and a lot of fun things to continue building here in Minecats. So if you're excited, be sure to leave a like down below, share this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And yeah, everybody, that's gonna be it from me. So I hope you've all enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you all in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye! Ice Shard is meowed.